Good morning and welcome to your Daily Sparks. You may remember back at the end of the 80s, Ronald Reagan called out across the Berlin Wall to Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Samson asked the Lord to allow him to defeat the Philistines one last time by tearing down the pagan temple. The strength of the Lord returned to Samson and he brought down the Philistine temple in a spectacular crash. So let me ask you, what about you? What about today? You sing of his mercy and you lift your arms in praise, but in your heart, you are far from God. A stone wall surrounds you perhaps and keeps you from the one who is worthy of all praise. See, some of the stones would be unconfessed sin. Others might be needless worry. Many have a to-do list engraved there on a stone. Every stone is a barrier between you and the one true God. So take a look at that wall that separates you from God. Is it the shame of unconfessed sin keeping you from a wholehearted worship? Do you worry ceaselessly? Or do you humbly trust that the Lord has your future in his hands? Do you entirely fill up your day with activity? Or do you reserve time to worship the Lord? See, when we cherish sin in our hearts, we lose the desire to worship. The Bible says if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. So, my message to you today in the Daily Sparks is tear down that wall and make sure nothing separates you from the God who loves you and wants the best for you. We'll see you tomorrow on Sparks.